Hello, Kai. How are you today? Can you hear me okay?
Yep, sorry. I'm just turning on my.
Great. So how did your rehearsal go with the pianist? I'm curious.
Oh, right, I forgot about that. It went pretty okay. I mean, we had our. It was my day was mainly for the upper, um, classmen or whatever.
Okay,
So I mean, I
great.
had to. I just volunteered to go first to get it over with. It went pretty okay.
Yeah.
It was kind of hard because it was hard to stand still mainly because I noticed that when I went up there or like did it up there a few times, my hands would always move or like my fingers when I was
Ah,
putting them to the
got
side.
it.
It was weird. Like when I raised notes, they would kind of move on their own. I don't know why. Even my fingers
Yeah.
did.
Right.
So yeah, it was kind of weird. Yeah, it's kind of hard when you're not moving. Is all I'm saying. It went okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So, what do you feel like went well for it?
I mean, I had it memorized
Awesome.
a bit.
Okay, well, that's
I mean, I'm
exciting.
kind of.
That's
I don't know if
great.
I'm like on note, but I mean, I think it's going okay. Like, if I had to perform like today, then I probably could, but because I have to do it
Great.
tomorrow.
Yeah.
My day's tomorrow to
Ooh,
do it.
okay. So good thing we're meeting today so we can make sure we brush everything up and be sure that you're feeling secure. Did you feel like generally it was pretty easy to know where the pianist was and stay with them, like your entrances?
I think besides the entrance, which I still kind of have a hard time on, I think most of it
Yeah.
is good. I
Okay.
can't get that ending down. Like when I say I love
Mm.
you, like I'm trying to go high there, but I just don't know how because most of the time, because I'm already low when I'm on the final letter, final line. So I mean, it's kind of hard. It sounds good
Yeah.
when I go high on that part.
Sure, right. Yeah, so that spot is still a little bit tricky. So what would you say are the most challenging things at this point, and what are the things that you're feeling more secure with?
I'm, I think well, obviously the challenging part is I think just coming in and then finishing. I think when I adjust, then I'm pretty on point. Like after I get the beginning down, usually I go through the whole song mostly well,
Okay.
and then just for the ending, I don't. It's just kind of weird. Just it's like a
Mm.
pitch thing. It's not like a memorization or anything. It's just a
Okay.
pitch. And
Yeah,
the
so
easy
it's
part is probably
mostly
just
the
the
very
middle.
beginning and the very end, it
Yeah,
sounds like.
yeah, and everything else is
Yeah.
fine except that. Well, obviously besides standing still, but yeah.
Yeah. What do you feel like you feel stronger with or better about than the last session when we met?
Well, the memorization because
For
I
sure. Yeah.
didn't have it memorized last time, and the notes I think were slightly better.
Mhm. Yeah, for sure. Awesome. Good. Awesome. All right. Well, those are really good thoughts. And it does sound like we've got some good progress there. That's exciting. Did you get any feedback from your teacher about what you did in the rehearsal or from your collaborative pianist?
Um, it was a lot about the posture
Okay.
more
So
than the
more the
singing.
performance aspects.
Yeah, like she wanted me to look at the back or whatever, and then
Yeah.
stand straight in a specific position
Well, I think
too.
that actually is very encouraging because, it sounds like they didn't have a whole lot to say about the music component. It was more about the performance aspects and
Mhm.
presentational. I find that very encouraging because then it's like, oh, okay. So then you can probably feel like, oh, I guess I did better than I thought probably
Yeah,
there, um with the music side because I know you're still feeling a little less solid or confident with that entrance and ending. Um so what did the pianist do for the intro?
well, it was like a substitute pianist, so I mean, he didn't really. It wasn't the original type of thing I was used to. I mean, I got it down.
Mhm.
I had to. He gave me like a cue to when to start, so I mean, that kind of helped.
Yeah, that
Usually,
is nice.
we had a normal pianist that usually would help us most of the time,
Okay.
And he's gonna do it tomorrow. I'm just saying, like,
Oh,
just for
great.
that one
Okay.
rehearsal, that's we had someone new, so it was kind of
Got it.
yeah.
At first I thought you were saying you were gonna have like somebody totally different, and I was like, oh man,
It
that's
was just for that
stressful.
day. It was just for that day.
Okay,
But tomorrow I'll
perfect.
have the
Yeah.
old one back. I'm pretty sure it's the eight count. I think I'm pretty sure.
Okay, great. Awesome. Yeah, and it sounds too like they did give you a pretty good obvious cue so that you can hear pretty well that lead in and you felt like, okay, I know where they're wanting me to come in. So that's great. That's awesome. That they're guiding you so well to that and that you felt like you could sense that and hear that. Awesome. Um, and then do you feel like you're glad to have the other pianists back then? Like, are you like, oh, I'll feel
I
more
mean, yeah, I
comfortable
mean,
having them
he was
back?
he was our normal pianist last year for last semester. So I mean, I guess yeah.
Yeah, okay,
It's
good.
not because I don't like the other pianists, just because it's more like I'm already used to
Familiar and
yeah, familiar.
comfortable.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. Okay, good. All right. So it sounds like you're actually in a pretty good place here going in. So I'm pretty excited. It sounds like it's just a little bit of reinforcing today, kind of a little bit of polishing. Um, but I mean, generally, it sounds like you're in a pretty good place. So I'm very excited about that. I'm very happy to hear that. Um, that you're feeling pretty, confident with that. I love that. So, yeah. Um, I mean, would you agree with that or do you
Yeah,
disagree with that?
I
Yeah.
guess. Yeah.
hmm Okay. All right. So then, yeah. So then today, how does your voice feel for one thing? Have you sung today? Do you feel pretty warmed up? What do you feel like, you need to get going?
No, I haven't started yet.
Alrighty, so then we know that we need to get the voice warmed up and ready to dive in. And then I'm curious, what would you say would be maybe your ideal for how this lesson would go? What are the things that are going to help you feel the most secure for tomorrow?
Just being prepared, really.
Okay, great. Absolutely. We can definitely do that. Just making sure we feel confident and prepared. Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, great. So then let's go ahead and get your voice warmed up and moving and feeling really comfortable and like it's ready to dive in, and we'll go from there. So let's start with getting a good, nice, tall posture and alignment. We're going to focus on our breath for a moment. So, breathing in and out, feeling that connection lower in your core, lower in your body, expanding in the rib cage, expanding in that low belly space, expanding all the way around in your back space as well. So, that entire torso, that trunk of your body, feeling like you're expanding. And that breath is really connecting low into that torso. So breathing in, feeling the expansion, and then a nice focused breath energy up and out. And we're going to try um, just getting the voice started with that flow. So we're going to breathe in, and then we're going to exhale in a hum. Mm. So just at your own pace, breathing in slowly, then exhaling on that hum, feeling the vibrations in the vocal folds. Just nice and gentle there. Awesome. Okay, so then let's try. We're gonna do. Um, let's try opening the mouth up now. Same pattern, same flow. We're just now going to be opening to an ah vowel as we side through. So you'll breathe in and then ah.
Ah.
And again, just at your own pace, breathing in. Ah. Nice. Good. Awesome. Again. Ah. Awesome. Okay. All right. So let's do. Let's try. We're gonna kind of go up and over. We're gonna move a little bit. So let's try like you're agreeing. Mm-hmm. And then we'll try like you're disagreeing. Mm-mm. And we're gonna try like you just ate a bite of something delicious. Mmm.
Mm.
Nice. Good. All right. So then let's go ahead and try. Um, let's do on that open ah, let's do an aha. And we'll try an oh no.
Oh no.
Good. Yeah, great. All right, let's try on whoop. We're going to slide low to high. So just where you're comfortable, low to high is. Whoop. Good. One more of those. Whoop. Awesome. And then let's try high to low on wahoo. Woohoo! Good. Another of those. Woohoo! Excellent. Very nice. Okay. Good. All right. So then let's try. We're going to sustain on a single pitch. All right. So we're going to try me holding out. And let's try starting a little bit lower. Me. All right. Me. 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 Good. Let's try those 5 notes again. Me. 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 Awesome. All right. So now we're going to try that stretch again and see if it feels like we can stretch any farther. So let's try that low to high whoop again. Whoop.
What? Oh my gosh.
Good. Do that one more time. Whoop.
Okay, hold it. Yeah.
And then we're going to try high to low after that. Yep, one more of those.
Ugh.
All right, awesome. Now we're going to try the sustaining again, this time on a more warm vowel. So on mo this time. All right, breathing in. Mo. 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 Awesome. All right. And then one more of those. Mo. All right. Okay, so let's do sliding now. Let's first try descending. So let's try on. So a full octave slide down. All right, breathing in.
Ah. All right, awesome. So let's work our way back up. And let's
let's do on an ooh this time on ooh. One, two, breathing in. Ooh. 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 Yeah, the top we're going to switch to an ah. So let's go now on ooh to ah, back to ooh. Breathing in. Ooh. 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 All right, let's go ahead and sigh back down. Awesome, good. Okay. So then let's try a descending 5-note scale. Let's do this on wah, 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 wah. 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 Nice, awesome. Now we're gonna do a scale moving up and over and through. So let's try this on. Let's do Scooby Dooby 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 Doo. 1, 2, ready, and Scooby Dooby 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 Doo. 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 Scooby Dooby 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 Scooby-Dooby-Doo. Scooby-Dooby-Dooby-Doo. 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 All right, that's okay. Let's go ahead and slide back down. We just got a little high there for those vowels. Awesome. How'd that feel?
Very good, I guess.
All right, good. All right, so we're gonna do an arpeggio now, skipping down, and we're gonna go a little bit lower. Let's go. Pui, 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 skipping down, breathing in. Pui, 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 pui. 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 All right, let's go ahead and do an arpeggio going higher now. We'll do a full octave arpeggio. Let's see. Actually, let's just do the triad. So we'll go. Let's do C-A-A-E, C-A-A-E. All right, breathing in. C-A-A-E, 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 C-A-A-E. All right. I think we can go just a hair higher. Let's try a little bit more. Make sure you open at the top to that ah and that you have enough breath energy to power that, okay? Breathing in. C. 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114, 115, 116, 117, 118, All right, good. Okay, so let's go ahead and sigh back down. Ah. Nice, awesome. Let's do a couple leaps as well. So let's go on. Uh, uh, yeah, let's go. Descending will go on. Yeah, let's do that. So we'll go on. Na 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 na. All right, breathing in. Na 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 na. 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 All right, nice. Okay, so let's try leaps going higher. Let's do a fifth and an octave. Let's do this on go, 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 go. All right, 1, 2, here we go. Go, 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 go. All right. So I think at the top there we need to open to an ah. So let's do on go, 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 ga, go. Breathing in. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. All right, nice. Okay. So, when you practice this song by yourself, what do you usually do?
I don't know. Usually I'm just like in my own world, just doing stuff.
Okay, yeah. So, why don't you
I
show
usually like to
me?
walk around while I sing.
Ah, well, if your teacher is
Sorry.
telling you they want you to be more still, I'd love to try having you, let's try having you sit and try singing it while you're seated.
Okay. Ugh, okay, I'm seated.
Great. All right. So I want you to just sing it the way that you've been practicing it, just so I can hear a little bit.
Acapella?
If that's how you've been practicing it, yeah,
Yeah, I don't have a piano. I mean,
that's okay. All right. So
well, I have the
then,
track, but I mean, that's.
yeah, yeah, just show me how you've been practicing it.
Let me pull it up. I said it what? Fly me to the moon and let me play among the stars. Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. Hold my hand, another word, darling, kiss me. Fill my heart with song and let me sing forevermore. You are all I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, please be true. In other words, I love you. Yeah, that ending, I'm still kind of stuck on that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sounds
All
like I'm
right.
like a rock star or something else. I don't know.
I actually think you're doing really nicely with it. What are some of the things that you felt good about with that sing through?
I felt when well, I mean, I kind of messed up in the beginning, but I felt like after I got past that mistake, I adjusted well until the end. Well, at
Yeah.
least until that final note. So I mean, like once it's easy to come back, is what I'm saying with this kind of song,
Hmm.
and it's yeah, sometimes I can get sidetracked because of how fast the cues are to each part. But
Yeah.
as long as I get those down, I can sing it through.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I want to assure you that you are more in tune than you're thinking you are. Because you did
Hey,
the I love you there at the end, and that actually sounded really good. So I know that you're feeling not as confident with it. Is it just because of that leap up? Are you just not as comfortable and sure of yourself when you're doing a leap up like that?
I'm sorry.
Do you feel like it's just generally those leaps up feel less secure, or is it that particular moment? Is it that particular
I think it might
note?
be that particular moment. I'm not gonna lie,
Yeah, yeah. So,
because when I
try for
raised up, I
me
think I might be
just
raising too
a
much.
cappella right now. Try that. I love you. Just sing that moment for me.
Words. I love you. See that? I don't know. It's kind of like
Oh, okay. So
I think I
this
go
time I
like
heard it, but
too much.
the time before when you were singing it through, you were on pitch. So yeah, that's why I was like, well, I felt like it was really good. So maybe it's kind of like you feel like it's kind of hit or miss, or is it more of like
I
the
don't know. It's not
nerves? Do
consistent.
you feel like it's like a
It's not
nervousness?
consistent.
It's not
I,
consistent.
I feel like
Okay.
when I on the I love you, it's the you that's
Mm-hmm.
not consistent for me. Sometimes I might say
Got
I,
it.
sometimes or
Do you
sometimes it
feel
might
like
be.
it's the vowel?
I don't know. It's just I think it might be like a feeling, which is a bad thing. I
I
just
feel
I
like
just
on
go
that
whatever.
pitch, you might be a little more comfortable on an O instead. So like, I love you. And then just close to the ooh right at the end. Keeping it a little more open, I think might make it feel more solid and comfortable.
Might be that maybe. I don't know.
Yeah. So try for me. Let's do an I love you and open more to the
Okay.
O there.
I love you. Oh, wait, that was not. That's not what I wanted.
That's okay. Say yo for me.
Yo.
Yeah. I love you.
I love you.
Exactly. Yeah, yeah. Awesome. Good. Yes. Good. Okay. So then now try oh.
What was that?
That's all right. So o are the vowels we're doing here.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh.
I oh.
Yep, exactly. Good. I oh.
I oh.
All right, now say I love you.
I love you.
Exactly. Yes. I love you.
I love you.
Mhm. Yes, precisely. Good. Awesome. I love you.
I love you.
Yeah, and what's great too, because this is a jazz standard, if you get a little bit off, it really isn't problematic. The only time it's going to be a problem is um, if the final note you don't resolve. So I could get a little bit off, but as long as I finish on the note that's, or any note that's in the chord, honestly, then I'm fine. So, really, just listening to your piano accompaniment and being sure that you lock in with that, whatever happens, that's going to be the key. So, like, if you feel like you get off a little bit, don't be too upset about it. Just stay focused, listen, and then make sure that you get back with the piano, and you should be fine. Yeah. So, try, uh, in other words, try there.
Sorry?
Let's start from in other words. In other words, please be true. True. We're going to start there and then go through the
Okay.
end. Can you try that a cappella? So, in other words, please be true. In other words, I love you. Try
Mm.
that much of it.
Sorry, give me a second.
Oh, it's okay.
In other words, please be true. In other words, I love you.
All right. Yeah, your final note there felt really confident. Yeah. So I think a lot of it is going to be trusting that your breath is going to be there. It's going to be that kind of fake it till you make it thing physically, where you physically stand tall and you keep your body open to the audience and you stand confidently, right? So that physical component of presenting a confident picture, but then singing wise, send that breath energy, listen to your piano, and just trust your instincts and go big. Go for it. Just big, confident, final, projected moment there at the end. Yeah. Awesome. So, um, let's try. When you sang through that first time, did you feel pretty comfortable with that entrance?
Um, I guess, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes I might get off of it, but I mean, most of the time,
You can like
if I
get
get it
back
right, then
onto
I'm
it.
good. If I get it right,
Yeah.
I'm good.
Well, what's great with a live pianist is if you miss it, they're just going to loop back or
Yeah, I
vamp
know
on a
that's true. It's
chord
just I
and then
prefer
you
not
come
to.
in. Yeah. Yeah, obviously we prefer not to. But you can just take comfort in that let's say you did miss the entrance, you're a little bit late or you're a little bit early, they're just going to jump to where you're at.
Yeah, I
So
know.
whatever you do, just keep going and stay on the track, basically. Yeah. And they'll match to where you're at. Um, so yeah. Um, so, But generally, you said it's an 8 count and you kind of know the counts, you pay attention. That's just going to be those final, if you just kind of sing in your head those
Yeah,
final
it's the
two
other
lines.
words.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. You just kind of sing those last two lines of the song in your head as they play the intro and count, and you'll be fine. Do you feel like you're more solid with the beginning of the song or the end?
Probably. I don't even know at this point.
That's okay. Yeah. So it sounds like
I
we
wouldn't
just,
know.
yeah, it sounds
Probably
like
the
those are the
beginning.
parts that kind of make you the most nervous, right? Um, so let's go ahead and we're gonna try it again. And I want you to do it with the track. Listen to those chords signaling that yes, it is time to enter here. And when you enter, I want a big, bold, forte, loud, confident entrance. Okay. I'm going to have you stand this time, but try to keep your feet
Oh,
planted. I don't mind if you gesture, you do like facial expressions and gestures. It does sound like your teacher wants you to stay standing in one place. So try to keep your feet planted. Don't shuffle your feet or move your feet. Okay?
okay.
Great.
Tie me to the moon and let me play among the stars. Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. In other words, hold my hand. In other words, darling, kiss me. Fill my heart with song and let me sing forevermore. You are all I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, please be true. In other words, I love you. That one okay. I got distracted by the door opening. So, I mean,
Oh, that's okay. All right. So, how did you feel about your entrance, the very start? Did you feel like
it
that was nice and
I think
confident?
it went okay. It's just I think I was in the moment, so I my phone just went somewhere else, or like I don't know. I took away my phone from my ear, so I couldn't really hear it that well. So it was just in the moment. I just usually I was up to my ear when I started, so I got it out really strong, and then like later on, I just it kept getting farther and farther from me for no reason, and I just that was kind of weird. I don't know. I feel like I messed up. I don't know because I didn't hear it anymore, like towards the middle of the song.
Mm-hmm.
So I was just going off of whatever my memory was.
Well, that's good. So good. What about the ending, that last moment? How did you feel there?
It went okay. I mean, the door opened while that happened, so I mean, I got kind of
Right, so you
distracted.
got a little distracted for a
Yeah,
moment,
I mean,
but were
we
you
don't normally
able
have
to
that
get
happen,
back
so
on track? Were you able to jump in pretty well?
I went okay. I mean, you could have been better, but I think it went okay.
Yeah, so the thing is, even in your performance, there could be something that happens that is distracting, right?
Yeah, I know. You
Um,
couldn't, but yeah, I think there definitely could.
right, hopefully not, but you just proved to yourself that yes, even if something like that happened, you could stay focused and continue, which is great. How did you feel about keeping your feet planted? Did you feel like you were able to do that?
Yeah.
Excellent. Wonderful. All right. So, what about our arms, our gestures, our facial expressions, our posture, our stance, the way that we hold our carriage of our body? Um, what do you feel like we're trying to communicate in this song? And with that, how would we want to stand and gesture and make our facial expressions?
I assume confident or something.
Yeah, yeah.
Good for
Right.
me.
We're sing what do you think we're singing about? What is the topic of this song?
Sorry.
You say it right at the end of the song. What do you think is the topic of this song or the
Oh
point
man,
of the song?
well, it's definitely a love song. Like you're trying to confess
For
your love,
sure.
but it's kind of like a metaphor, I guess, because they're using a space or something as a they're using it as a metaphor, I guess, for showing deep affection, especially at the end when it says "I love you," whatever. So I mean, to me,
Yeah.
song it's just they're using it in ways that are like not deeply like oh wow, it's more like metaphors for "I love you" kind of thing.
Exactly. It's very poetic language, but the whole point is just saying, "Hey, I'm in love with you," right? I
Yeah.
love you. And so that's the point. So we are excited about this. This is a happy love song. So very confident and
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if there was a sad
projecting
love song.
and
Yeah.
proclaiming your love, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Awesome. Great. So then, yeah, so then, hmm, um, yeah, so I want you to think about the facial expressions. If you're in love and you're happy about it and it's a good thing, you're going to look positive. Your face is going to be smiling. You're going to be hopeful. So yeah. Um, so then let's go ahead and try it again. Keep those feet planted,
Okay.
standing nice and tall for me. We're going to incorporate our facial expressions, our gestures. It sounds like your teacher too was talking about a focal point. So I want you to find a point in front of you on the wall,
Yeah.
and you're going to try to focus your gaze. So I always try to find something to look at if I'm doing that. So a light switch, a picture frame, a window. I try to pick a thing that's a stationary thing that I can look at in front of me and try to keep that focal point. Yeah.
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 Okay. I found something to look at.
Okay. Great. Awesome. So let's go ahead and let's try that again.
Okay. With the track.
Yes, let's try it.
Fly me to the moon and let me play among the stars. Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. In other words, hold my hand. In other words, darling, kiss me. Fill my heart with song and let me sing forevermore. You are all I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, please be true. In other words, I love you.
Great. Awesome. Okay. So, how did you feel about that?
Yeah, I went okay, like the beginning at least.
Yeah. Okay. So, our
I feel like the ending
entrance
could
we
have been
felt
higher.
really comfortable with. Yeah.
But I mean, that's what I had so far. It's just the ending still.
Yeah. Okay, great. So the entrance felt confident and strong and good. So let's try the same thing again. And this time, let's really work to make that ending moment super strong, confident, standing tall, projecting. I want it to be big and bold in that moment. All right, let's try it again.
Okay. Oh, I had lost the track.
That's okay.
Fly me to the moon and let me play among the stars. Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. In other words, hold my hand. In other words, darling, kiss me. Fill my heart with song and let me sing forevermore. You are all I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, please be true. In other words, I love you.
Awesome. Good. All right. Did you feel better about it that
Uh,
time, the end? It sounded really good. I was really pleased with that. Um, so I was very happy with that ending there. It felt very confident and bold and um, assertive and like, as you declare this, I love you, you believe wholeheartedly that this person is going to receive this well, you know?
yeah.
Um, and so, yeah, I thought that was a really nice moment there. So what was maybe your key takeaway there? The thing that felt the best that you want to like lock in, that you're like, okay, I like this.
I don't really know. I mean, I like how honestly, I don't know. I don't know about the best, but there's some good parts. I feel more confident with the beginning now, in the middle, at least until the end.
Yeah.
It's just the ending I have to get more comfortable with, but I mean, I
Yeah.
think it might be because I hear my own head voice. That's probably why. Other,
Oh, and you kind of doubt the like or it sounds like you're just not as comfortable with that part of your range. Is
yeah,
that what
no,
you would
it's
say?
not that it just feels embarrassing after I already do it.
Oh, afterwards. Interesting. So it's
Because
like
when I
in
do
the
the head
moment you
voice,
can focus and do
in
it,
the
but
moment
then
I can hear it,
after.
but I don't change anything really. It's more about after, maybe like towards the end of the note, like that. But like when I started, it's good. It's just because I don't hear it yet. So I mean, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So, yeah. So, I mean, I am telling you, it sounded really good. I thought that was the best take so far. So that was awesome. And it sounds like we just need to reinforce it. So let's go ahead and try it again. Try to do the same thing you just did, big and bold at the end there. Okay.
Okay. It's just fun to track with I keep bleeding it for some reason.
Yep. So plant your feet, stand tall and confident, breathing deep in your core. We are thinking about this is a happy in love song.
Okay, got it. Fly me to the moon and let me play among the stars. Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. In other words, hold my hand. In other words, darling, kiss me. Fill my heart with song and let me sing forevermore. You are all I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, please be true. In other words, I love you.
Yes, awesome. And I'm also going to add this. So when you're holding that note, I love you, you are going to keep your focal point. You're going to stand tall. You're going to keep that happy and love look on your face. And you're going to stay in that posture and position with your focal point until the pianist stops playing. So, I love you, da 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 da, bump. And that's when you can break character. Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I'm going to challenge you to hold that posture and that focus while they're still playing. And it feels a little bit awkward to stay there with that focal point, with that posture, I love you. And I just stay with that smile and that focal point and my gesture until they lift their hands off the piano and they're done. And then I can break out of that and I smile to the audience and I take my bow and then I leave, right? So it can feel a little funky to do it, but I assure you it looks really good when you're on stage. Yeah. So let's try that this time. So try to hold it a few seconds at the end there.
Fly me to the moon and let me play among the stars. Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. In other words, hold my hand. In other words, darling, kiss me. Fill my heart with song and let me sing forevermore. You are all I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, please be true. In other words, I love you.
Yes. Good. All right. So, how did you feel about that time through?
And that felt pretty good, I guess.
Yeah. Good. All right. So, yeah. So what would you say? Um, yeah, what would you say would be your main takeaways? The things that you want to kind of lock into your body and in your brain, and you want to be sure that you keep for tomorrow.
Holding that last note, I guess, longer.
Yeah.
Really being a lot more confident with the song as a whole, being louder.
Yeah.
And I have to, obviously, the posture too, being able to stare at the thing and just almost like I'm ignoring that the audience is there almost. So,
Yeah.
and that's it, I guess. I mean, trying to, I guess, speak or do act like I'm actually confessing my love to a song. I mean, I guess there's that too. But
Yeah. Yeah. So, what's your plan then for the rest of today and then for tomorrow before the performance to be sure that you are the most prepared that you can be?
I mean, I guess practicing a lot more, getting the posture down.
Yeah.
Because the posture, I think, for me, somehow the hardest because I'm always used to walking around.
Right. Yeah.
But yeah,
So practicing that stillness and keep in mind there is power in stillness. So if you're moving around a whole lot, it can appear to the audience, it isn't necessarily true, but it can appear that the character is maybe distracted or is um, is maybe, pulled in lots of directions, right? When we plant our feet and we just focus on that one singular point, we can, um, we can take that time to allow the audience then to have that focus. It helps them with that perception. Yeah. So tomorrow, before you perform, what are you going to do to get your voice and your body warmed up, get yourself focused, get yourself feeling calm, focused, confident in the moment?
Now breathe. And I don't know.
How much time will you have before the performance?
Maybe like 5, 10 minutes.
Yeah, so
Because
you won't
I
have a
have a
ton of
class way
time.
before, so I mean,
Right. Yeah. So I would say, if possible, try to like
yeah, I mean, I can't
mentally
practice when people are going up there.
visualize.
So,
Yeah, I would try to visualize this evening and take some time to kind of like visualize everything going well and everything the way you hope it will go. And then I would love tomorrow, take that 5 to 10 minutes, try to get yourself warmed up vocally, do like some stretches, get yourself energized, physically engaged. Um, and then just really focus on your part. It can be really easy to get distracted by what other people are doing and their songs, but try to just really stay focused on your part. Yeah,
mhm.
yeah. All right. Okay, so are you feeling better about it now than at the beginning of the session?
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
Yeah. I mean, I definitely am like, I feel like if you did what you just did tomorrow, like that would be great. I would feel so good about that. You sounded awesome. So you sound confident. Your voice is, I know you were concerned about being on pitch at the end there. You sounded beautiful. Your intonation is solid. So yeah, I think you're in a good spot.
Hmm.
All right. So yeah, so what any like final questions or thoughts for our session?
No, I mean, I get like I got it all there.
Okay, great. Awesome. So you're feeling good. I love it. That's what I want to hear. So let me know how it goes tomorrow. I'm very excited for you. I hope that it ends up being something you feel really, you know, good about and proud of yourself afterwards for. So I'll be keeping my fingers crossed for you.
Thank you.
All right. Well, have a good evening and we'll chat soon. Bye, Kai.
Bye. Thank you.
Absolutely. Thank you too.